Hello everyone, welcome to BIMmodeler.com. In this video tutorial, we'll be creating a power circuit in Revit. So we're going to be placing some of the sockets in these cleaning rooms, and we will try to connect these sockets with our panel which is existing in our plant room. So this is our procedure. Place a socket, create new voltage and distribution system if you need it, create a power circuit and tag the circuit and fixtures. So let's select this panel and you can scroll down and you will be able to see the enclosure and panel name for lighting and appliances. And this is going to be single phase power. We can name it as per our requirement. So these panels are already placed. Let's go to this system tab and electrical fixture option in this place. I'm going to place a simple receptacle in this room on the other side of the wall. You can see the box by placing them on the wall because it says place on vertical face. I'm placing it at the height of elevation from level 1200 in this place. When you are in fine detail level, it will be showing as a box. If you are changing them to a medium level, it will become a symbol like this. At the same time, the context will be a single line and the rest will be not U-shape, it will be a plain box symbol in this place. The edge will be a single line. And it's okay, we'll be showing this as a symbol like this one. And go ahead, place the other fixtures. I'm going to place one more twin sockets in this place. And to the another room, I need a twin sockets in this place. I need to place a cleaning sockets in the corridor like this areas. And I'm going to load that family, load family, and make sure we are in MEP electrical MEP folder. If you are not aware, electrical MEP, and we are discussing about electrical power and the terminals. You'll be able to see a cleaning receptacle. You can take that and you'll be able to see standard sockets like this. I'm going to place this at some intervals from this place and in this place. So these sockets are at 460, but I need them at 450. I'm selecting this and I'm going to select all the available in the view. This is going to be a 3 number of sockets, all these places like this. Let's go ahead and we need to connect these, select the fixtures and it says 230, the other one which says 120 voltage, and these circuits are 120 voltage. I like to change these as voltage as 230. I have placed the panel for 233 phase panels in this place, or the other panel also 230 single phase. Let me select the corridor fixtures and go to the edit type. I'm changing this voltage as 230. So it's a type property. The value must be changed for other same similar type fixtures. Going to the other fixture and selecting it, it's 230. For the other one, it's 120. Let me change this as 230. Now we'll be able to select all the corridor fixtures by using this select similar option, right clicking this option, and 3 fixtures are selected. Or you can select one fixture and you will be able to see a power button in this place. Click the power button. Once you clicked, the power system will be created for these fixtures. And you'll be able to see a couple of options on the top side. And if you by mistake, if you escaped, use the tab key like this and it will be highlighted, click in that time. Again, if you're not able to do that, select the fixture and you will have different options in this place. Use the contextual tab, electrical circuit. Now we have the option that we will be able to add the other fixtures also into the circuit, which is edit circuit, and click other fixtures like this. Now you will be able to see them, only the selected fixtures highlighted, and the panel we have to select panel. I'm going to select this panel. Now if you see that the panel is single phase power, we have selected it. Finish the circuit. Once it is done, use the tab key again. Now if you are selecting tab key, you can see the connections happening like this. Click once and you have different options now, arc wire or chamfered wire. I like to use arc wire. So once you click the arc wire, you will be able to see the wires passing through each one. Now you can see this point, the wire which is pointing towards here, and it means that it's going towards that panel. The power circuit which is done now, and if you don't need the power systems, and simply you can tab that, click the options and delete it. Once selected, you can delete it. Once it is done, the wire remains in the same place because it's like a 2D line, but it shows power icon in this place. I'll go back using Ctrl Z. Now the power circuits are coming back. I like to use a tag option. Go to the annotate. I like to tag by elements one by one, tag all, or tag by category. And if you see that, it is a circuit number 1 which is going to that element, and it's connected with single phase panel. And if you need to change this and place the circuit tagging, and you will be able to see that wire tag it says. Let me edit this family. It says circuit number. I like to show panel name also into this. So let me check for panel. If you need any other options like wire size also available, you will be able to add them. But in this case, let me add panel also into this. Load into project, override these. Now the circuit number will be 1 and it is connected with the single phase power panel. By this you will be able to understand, so the user can easily identify which panel it is connecting to. The same setups can be done from the other floors. You can define your circuit and connect to the same panel, but it indicates that which panel it is connecting into. And for the other components, I'm selecting 2 of them and I'm going to select power. By default, Revit takes the previous panel like this one, and if you don't want to connections with that panel, and you will be able to disconnect it and you will be able to select them one by one. So if you are okay with this, just click arc wire to be indicating the panel directions. Go to annotate again, use the tag by category, select it, and this is going to be a second connections in the circuit. For the other one, let me select this one and power, and this time I don't need a panel to be connected with this. I will be selecting a panel lighting and appliance with this one, and once it is done, use the arrow to create it. I like to keep it as separate, and I can modify it like this. Use the tag TG and you will be able to indicate that. It's just an example, and if you need, you will be able to connect with separate panels, and otherwise if you have anything which is a floor based panel, you can define it. So this is how you will be able to create your circuits for the powers. And similarly, you have to go to the each room and place their required fixtures, electrical fixtures or sockets, and connect with your panels. And let me know if you are not able to do it, and let me know if I'm missing any commands related to this. I'll be able to address it in a different video. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next tutorial.